Everyone, hope everything is going well. Okay, I saw this video by Black Vault Market, and he did an interesting video about how he felt he got scammed by some dude on eBay. Take a look at this video. I think this is a very good learning lesson for everyone out there, especially if you are selling large ticket items. So it goes by on October 10th, 2024, eBay user escaped Psycho 666. Okay. When you see a guy with the name Escaped Psycho 666, that should be a huge red flag. And he even mentioned that in his video. He offered him 7,700 bucks for his 1987 PSA 9 complete set, 1 out of 32 on eBay. He had a lot of offers or watchers, and he thought this was an okay deal. And then what happened was he mailed it to him, and then he responded, Carl Malone and Charles Barkley, rookie cards. He thought they were in the set, but it wasn't included. And he said that this unlikely story, as anyone that's going to buy a set for $7,700 knows what's in the set. That would have also made this Jordan's rookie year, as well as Akeem Olajuwon, Clyde Drexler, Dominique Wilkins, Ewing, Isaiah Thomas, Mullen. List goes on. The PSA 9 alone would have been more expensive than this 87 set in its entirety. After he got the set, the window to return it closed, and I contacted eBay about what I should do since he was having buyer's remorse. eBay said, don't worry about it. And then was he then opened up a return with the financial institution and his story changed, which is crazy. He was saying he received the set, but Michael Jordan card was a PSA 9 OC, and he thought he was doing some hankus pankus. All right. And eBay then eventually said, oh, yeah, he lost the seller's protection because the financial institution overrides eBay. And he's trying to work with the guy, but this guy escaped Psycho 666 is ghosting him, according to Black Vault Market. And I think this is where this Black Vault Market dude makes a mistake in what he's saying. An even bigger layer to this is so many of these cards are over $250 and should have gone to eBay authentication, but none of them did. This is a giant flaw in the eBay business model. The dispatchers all acknowledged this flaw, but said they couldn't do anything. Okay, now, before I get into all of this, it seems as long as Black Vault Market is telling the truth, he got scammed, and I'm not an attorney, but I think could try suing him or even filing criminal charges on this guy because this looks like fraud, in my opinion, assuming that Black Vault Market is telling the truth. Now, $7,700 for a lawsuit, I don't know if that's even worth it. I remember a business law professor told me a while back, you shouldn't be suing people if it's like under 20K because of lawyer fees. But I could be wrong on that. But that was just from a business law professor's point of view. Now, I tried to do some digging on Terapeak and try to see, okay, is this guy Black Vault Market lying? And he's not, based on this over here, $7,700 fixed price, and it said that. Okay, so that matches. Okay, now let's go to the picture. Yeah, these cards seem to be in line with what he has over here. Okay, so that matches up. So I always want to see, okay, if someone's telling a story, is there a way to corroborate what they're saying. Because they can send screenshots all they want, but we've seen card porn before, the hanky panky that he's done. Now, one thing, like I said, where this guy made a mistake, and I think a lot of people need to know this, and I'm surprised that I actually saw this. No offense to the dude, but I remember talking about this a while back, and must have talked about this in the lives. He said these cards are $250 and should have gone to eBay authentication. Here are the rules about eBay authentication. Okay. Card must be one of the following: collectible card game single cards, sports trading card singles, non-sports card trading singles. Keyword is single. Okay. I don't want to be a jerk or anything like this to this guy, but over here, based on this over here, it says complete set. So since it's in a set, PSA will not authenticate these cards. And this is something that people have to realize. I thought that most people would know this, and there are plenty of people talking about this. I know I've talked about this. Now, granted, people won't watch some of my videos because they told me it's boring. Ephus Pitch told me that my videos are boring. And, with that type of mentality, even if it's boring, you could find some information that could potentially save you a huge ton of money, right? Now, guys like Ephus Pitch won't talk about his buddies and how they are connected to former drug traffickers that bribe them. Now, I would like to see something like that when people call my videos boring, but I shall digress and talk about this again. So, looking at this, once again, I feel bad for the dude, but once again, if you're dealing, just some basic things. If you're dealing with the guy named Escape Psycho 666, that should be a red flag. Number one. Number two, eBay authentication is not going to bail you out when you're selling a set. And this is why, once again, I preach the low end, dealing with the low end. And if you're going to sell these cards individually, make sure to, don't put them all at once, and make sure to have different buyers to diversify buyers. Other thing I wanted to say is that when I was at WPP, the auditors always asked us questions about revenue, and are you deriving your revenue only from basically one source? Is it too much concentration of your revenue? And, just basic things like, hey, look, once again, have different buyers. Don't sell all your cards at once. And if someone wants to do a deal and they're expensive cards, I wouldn't do the deal, just as a way to protect myself, because there have been times where cards have gotten lost when we sold on eBay. So anyways, let me know your thoughts about this, and I'll talk to you later. See ya.